Hi friends, today again we are going to discuss another concept of mathematical economics. It is applications of nonlinear function in economic analysis. In the previous classes, we studied applications of linear function in economic analysis. Today, we are going to study what is the uses of this nonlinear function in economic analysis. Before going to know what is the applications of this nonlinear function in economic analysis, we need to study what is nonlinear function. Nonlinear function are those functions whose if we represent these nonlinear function in graph, we can get curve instead of straight line, or exponent of this independent variable which is always equal to 2. Therefore, it is a function of second degree. Now, we have many types of nonlinear function. One is quadratic function, then another one is power function and exponential function. We will see one by one quadratic function and uses of quadratic function in economic analysis. If we have function, general form of function y is which is equal to f of x, here y is dependent variable and x is independent variable. Now, I can write this quadratic function as y which is equal to a x to the power of 2 bx and c. Here a x to the power of 2, it is the highest power or exponent of independent variable. Now, how to solve this quadratic function? There are two methods to solve this quadratic function. One is method of factorization and another one is square root method. Under square root method, we are using one formula to find out the values of dependent variable. That is x which is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. By using that formula, we can find out the values of the variable. Now, this quadratic function which is highly useful in economic analysis in the field of production possibility curve. Now, in order to understand production possibility curve, we are using this nonlinear function, that is quadratic function. Now, production possibility curve, it is highly useful for the producer in order to understand what is the maximum amount of output that can be produced by using same amount of resources. It means production possibility curve or production transformation curve, it states that production of combinations of two goods by using same resources. That is, resources are same, but productions are two kinds of production or two units of production. By using same units, by using same resources, we can produce more than 2 units. It is a production possibility curve. Now, to understand production possibility curve, now we are using nonlinear function, that is a quadratic function. Another type of quadratic function we have, it is power function. Now, power function, it is important function of nonlinear function. Now, how we can write the power function if it is general form of function y which is equal to f of x. Here x is independent variable and it is base of function. Now, a, it is a constant, it is a exponent of independent variable. Now, I can write this power function as y which is equal to x to the power of a. A is a constant, it is exponent or a power of independent variable x. Now, what is the uses of this power function in economic analysis? Now, in economics, we have Pareto law of distribution. Italian scholar, he used this power function to understand distribution of income in the society. How much income which is distributed to the rich people and how much income which is distributed to the poor people, he used this power function in order to distribute national income in society. That is power function, it is useful. It is one use of power function. It is nonlinear function. Another very important function under nonlinear function, we have exponential function. exponential function, it is somewhat different from the power function. In power function, we are writing x is a base and a is a exponent of that independent variable. But in exponential function, we are writing function as y, which is equal to a to the power of x. Here x is a independent variable which is power of constant, that is y, which is equal to a to the power of x. Now after knowing how we can write this power exponential function, next we will see application part of this power function in economic analysis. Now, one of the important application of this exponential function in economic analysis is to find out a maturity value of asset. Now, in business field, this concept or exponential function, it is highly useful. Now, in bank, if we deposit some amount of money in a certain period, after certain years we can get some extra money. That is maturity value or extra money which is added to our original deposits. That is, in order to understand what will be the maturity value after certain period of time in our original deposit, we can use this exponential function. Therefore, it is exponential function, it is highly useful to understand maturity value of our deposit in banks. Now, moreover, in finding out this maturity value, we can use the logarithm function or logarithm concept of mathematics. Now, another use of this exponential function, it is discounting principles. Discounting of present asset at future asset. Now, if you know the maturity value of deposit, we can find out what is the original value, original deposit of a person. Therefore, in order to understand discounting or current original value of deposit, we can use this exponential function. Another use of this exponential function, it is depreciation of wealth or depreciation of asset. Now, in production, we are using machines immensely. Now, if we use more and more machines day by day, wear and tear charges takes place in machine or in production process. Now, in order to understand these wear and tear values or depreciation charges, we are using this exponential function. Therefore, it is highly useful in calculating depreciation values or depreciation charge of machines in production process. Now, we have studied exponential function and its uses, that is in discounting of wealth, then finding the maturity of values, then depreciation of machines. Today we discuss nonlinear function in detail, in brief, and its application. It is a quadratic function, and then another one is a power function and exponential function in economic analysis. Now, after knowing linear function and nonlinear function, we can understand in economics we can use these linear function and nonlinear function in immensely to understand economic problem, that is the uses of linear function and nonlinear function in economic analysis. It is a quantitative techniques, or it is a concept of quantitative techniques in economic analysis. In next class, we will see other concept of mathematics, how it is useful in mathematical analysis. Thank you.